Sarah Lynn here. Today I want to have a conversation with you. Some of you may already know this by the time you watch this video, but on the 1st of October it will be my last day as a Microsoft employee, as I have decided to leave. It's a bittersweet decision, to be honest, but I'm very excited about the next chapter within my career. I have been at Microsoft now for 3 years and 9 months. I first joined as a cloud solution architect in the customer success unit in the UK branch of Microsoft, and that was a phenomenal experience. It was a phenomenal journey just to get through the door and actually be accepted as a Microsoft employee. I'm sure a few of you have heard my interview process and story, but once I became a Microsoft employee, I absolutely loved it, and the team just welcomed me, and it was phenomenal and amazing to work with so many amazing people, so many talented, friendly, helpful, just all in it together type teammates, and to work with some of our customers. Some of our customers were more tricky than others, as every kind of engagement goes, but I loved working in that team. And when the opportunity to become part of Rick Claus's Cloud Advocate team came up, actually 2 years today, 2 years ago on the 30th of September, I joined Rick's team. I was so excited about that opportunity, and it has absolutely changed who I am and given me some incredible life experiences that I would never have been able to get had I not joined Rick's team. I think if you look at Ignite 2019 back in Florida, I stood up on a stage that also hosted, I think Mark Rasinovich and Scott Hanselmont actually stood on the exact same stage that I did that year and presented, but it was just phenomenal to stand on that stage and have that experience of standing at Microsoft Ignite and being a speaker on behalf of Microsoft. I know there was a lot of Scottish folk who had made it over to that Ignite and were in the room cheering me on, and thank you to everybody that did that. I was super nervous, I'm sure you probably could tell from my presentation, but it was amazing to see so many past colleagues, so many friends be there and support me and to encourage me, and just also have that pride of having a Scottish girl, a Scottish lass, a Scottish accent up there on the stage. Yeah, that was definitely a bucket list moment ticked off for sure. Yeah, just amazing to be able to have that experience under my belt. And it's sad that we haven't been able to do physical events for the last 2 years or last 18 months. I am looking forward to doing that and to overcoming all of those nerves and things like that, and doing more experiences like Ignite 2019. But the virtual environment has allowed us to do experiences and have experiences again that we might not have been able to have in the physical world. I think I was as astounded and shocked as everybody else was who spotted me that I was in the lineup of Satya Nadella's keynote for Build 2020, the virtual one. And we were asked to do little videos for social promotion, and then all of a sudden that video had been actually merged into a keynote sequence during Satya's keynote. So yeah, that was just another amazing experience, and I had lots of people tagging me on Twitter and social media saying, "Is that you, Sarah?" And I'm like, oh wow, that's definitely a good moment, and I definitely felt pride from that as well, even though Build is not something that I traditionally would have paid attention to, because as an IT pro, Build talks to a different audience than me. But you know, yeah, like I said, this opportunity in the Cloud Advocate team has given me life-changing bucket list moments for my career, and yeah, I'm just so thankful to Rick for giving me and believing in me to have this opportunity. And thank you to the team for, you know, all the support when we were traveling, when we were, you know, remote and doing all those kind of things in person, and just all the support and love that you've all given me joining this team. And I am sad to be leaving you all, but I know I will stay friends, and we will have a beer, we will have coffee, we'll have steak, and we will probably race go-karts really competitively and bash each other off the tracks and laugh and have jokes and fun again in the future. As I said, it's bittersweet to be leaving Microsoft, but it's a new chapter, and I'm very excited about that. I am not going to announce my new chapter just yet. I have 2 weeks off between me finishing at Microsoft and starting at my new gig, but I will be announcing it obviously on my first day. I just want that 2-week break to give me time to recharge my batteries. I recently bought a kind of mountain bike. It's not quite a mountain bike, it's like a road cross. I can't remember what you actually call it. It's like a cyclocross type bike. And I'm looking forward to getting out on that and just exploring a bits of Scotland with that and learning how to cycle again. I've got a pile of books to get through, so I'm just going to enjoy the 2 weeks to do all of the things that I really want to do while I'm not controlled by a calendar and a 9-to-5 job. What's not going to change after I leave Microsoft is my involvement in the community. I am someone who's been involved in the community pre-Microsoft. Before I joined Microsoft, I was running a user group, I was speaking, I was blogging. I've been blogging since 2015, probably actually before then, but yeah, I will still be doing all of that. I will still be active in the community. I will still be trying to present at conferences, virtual user groups, etc. I will still be running the Glasgow Azure user group. Hopefully we'll get back to running events in December, so look out for that. But yeah, that isn't going to change. That is still a passion of mine. That is still something that I enjoy. And while I enjoy it, I'm going to still continue to do that. I will probably continue to do a lot of my YouTube content as well. When I'm off for the next 2 weeks, I will probably do my weekly update videos. I might take the time to actually do some more out on location if the weather plays ball with me and is cooperative with me. Equally, I might not actually take the camera and do any of that while I'm off for the next 2 weeks. I will do what I feel comfortable with and what feels natural without having it be a demand on my time or something that I have to do and have a deadline, if that makes sense. So yeah, things might change a little in terms of what content I do. I might do something more, I might do something different. At the core will still be lots of Microsoft products, will still be a lot of Azure. That is my passion, that is my focus, that is where my skill set lies. In my new role, I might have the opportunity to look at other cloud providers and do some things with them and do some content around that. Maybe you'll see me do some of that, but absolutely my core, my passion is Microsoft. I have used it and its products since I started in IT, and I will not be drifting away too far from all of that. It's just unfortunate that after the 1st of October, I will no longer be a Microsoft employee, but I will still be me, I will still be Sarah, I will still be Techielass. So yeah, thank you to everybody that has supported me on this Microsoft journey. Thank you to everybody that supports me continually. I'm looking forward to my new role, so definitely stay tuned for that on the 18th of October. And yeah, find your journey, folks. Find what makes you happy. Find your passion and pursue it, and just aim high. Never let anybody tell you you can't do something.